All right, so trade recap, super quick. So no trades. So something that I learned from yesterday is to take those all-time high plays. Bullish structure on any time frame right now at 9:17 is telling me to go long, right? So the first thing, the 4 hour, right? Like, bro, this shit is so bullish. We had this gap, finally a retrace into a good gap, and we displaced out of it, right? Same for the 1 hour, like we're just going up. Everything is like screaming bullish, right? And so we're retracing into a 5 minute gap, huge one. Pre-market long at 9:20 looks nice. It's pre-market though, so I don't know. So I was talking about this gap right here, yeah. So we had this huge 5 minute gap, which was crazy, right? Because like this is so bullish, bro. I don't know. Like, look, up, like up, up. Then we retrace into it, right? Then at like um, on 9:20, yeah, so right here we retrace into the 5 minute gap, which was right here, also a 1 minute gap, right? So 9:20 right here, we displace up. So the first long that I thought of taking was right here, and after this hammer candle, I was like, yo, this shit is going to go up. So nah, I know I'd be mad if I lose, because it was pre-market, so not worth it. And displacement candles weren't the best. So I was talking about the two first ones, right? But then I saw the hammer candle. So we just closed the hammer candle. This definitely gonna hit. Thing is it gonna hit before 9:30? Like the thing is, I really did not want to like for price to be here or like just here and just stop me out. And so like at least a break even, the secure break even, and anyway, so plus I've seen all-time high get smacked right at all-time high past days. So this is a good trade, but no, so we also had so this was everything was bullish. We were at all-time high, we were like longing to all-time high again, right? This was like all-time high. And past days, like past weeks, like I saw like 4 or 5 times, like right at market open 9:30, we smack. So that was another confluence, but I didn't end up taking it. And the crazy thing is that we had this off the 5 minute gap along right here, right? Which could have been low-key clean right off of this camera candle when it first closed. So like right here, yeah. And then we had this 1 minute gap and we retraced into it, right? At literally 9:28, and we displaced up. So I literally could have had two longs. But like this was risky, bro, because it was like market open, you know what I mean? So like how do I know if market open is gonna just stop me out and then go? Like I was scared about that, but it's something that I learned. All right, so and I was feeling FOMO after seeing this. I was feeling FOMO, bro. So I've seen, okay, so we just flew. Okay, same thing happened. All times my smacked again. So I think I have to start taking these trades more often because like they make a lot of sense. And obviously a trade that has everything checked out, like an A plus plus setup, is so rare. But bro, the trades you spot, they most often hit TP than not. So like look at that bullish structure yelling longs, right? So everything was yelling longs, yet I was still hesitating because it was before pre-market, right? So only thing though, I admit that pre-market I wasn't down to lose on that and miss an A plus setup on New York. So what I did not want to do is take that trade, lose it, and then be mad because I was like, bro, I could have just waited for market open and then see at like 9:50 an A plus setup where of my conditions because I only take one trade a day, right? So I was fearful of that. Um, so. Anyway, low-key feeling FOMO. So 9:38 right now, long, another long, but ES isn't correlated, right? So so right here, 9:38. Yeah, I remember it was literally right here. We could have took another long because like right here we're at all-time high, right? And like this is like support, like no, this is like support. So like price came right here. It's like like all this is like where buyers have in control now, right? So like this was where sellers had in control because we went down, right? Then we broke up. So this is like where buyers have control. So like here too, right? Then we come back right here again, right off of taking all-time high. So 9:38, I was thinking of taking another long, and this was I low-key almost forwarded into this one. because I was feeling FOMO because of this. So I thought the same thing would happen, like just up, down, up, right? I didn't end up taking it because ES at 9:38, dude, this shit was going down. This shit was literally melting down. So I didn't end up taking it, but this was still going up, right? And even though I would took it, I would most likely be at break even, like especially right here after this bullish close, because ES is not correlated, so why would I risk it, right? So I ain't taking this. I don't know why ES is going down. So 951 right now. If we break this low and then Q, I think we're just gonna go dump lower to draw liquidity. So 951, right? So I was talking about this low right here, all this. If we were gonna break right here, like I thought we were just gonna go right here, right, directly. Um, yeah, so all right, so ES tapped into that 1 hour gap. So ES, since it wasn't like dumping already, it already tapped into this, right? And then NQ started like chopping right here. And yeah, so we just tapped a 15-minute gap. We either gonna bounce or disrespect. So right here I was talking about this. So this was the 15-minute gap, right? We so like we tapped, we respected, right? Then we like I look thought of taking this as well, like something like this. Um Literally like something like this. But well, no, I wasn't gonna take it honestly, but I thought about it, right? And like this happened in like literally not even a second, so like didn't even get the chance. Then we just started chopping. Um, so yeah, and yeah, so ES is chilling down there as if it's waiting for NQ. So like ES was chilling right here, right? It was literally chilling right here as if it was waiting for NQ. So like at 9:55, 9:55, yeah, right here. So 9:55. This is why I didn't like really feel comfortable taking this long because ES was chilling, not chilling. Like this was a bullish candle, and why was ES just not moving? It was like literally chopping right here, 9:55, right? So I ended up taking it, but then it just pumped up and same thing, we had the same thing on ES, right? And so 956 had the crazy pump that I just showed. About to take a long right now if there's structure that forms. So it's about to take another long if we had something like so we had 1 minute structure right here. So like we had this gap. If we would have retraced like right here, come to the gap, or like even right here, and then this place higher with ES being correlated as well, like starting to go up as well. Yeah, I would have thought something like this. Well, depends where if it comes right here, probably like this. If it comes right here, probably like this. Yeah, so the end like entry like right here, targeting all-time high. So 1007 pure chop, so nothing, and 2026 still nothing, and 1046 check on charts, and we're displacing lower. So that was interesting, right? So I didn't even know that there was a 1 hour bullish gap right here, because I knew there was, but I like I I deleted I don't know why I took it off. So like my only jars that I had marked out was this and this, which was like pretty far, right? So I had this. And so when was it? 1046. So 1046, yeah, right here. So 1046, I was looking for shorts to either this or this, right? Then I realized, wait, hold up. I went on the 1 hour to see what this was and what this was again, and I saw like the 1 hour gap, right? There was a 1 hour gap right here. But on NQ, it didn't end up tapping. It didn't end up tapping, right? But on the actual Top Step X, it did on MNQ. So initially, what I was looking at 1046 was something like this, with my stop like right here. I was waiting, I wanted like very structured to form right here. We retrace and then we dump. So like literally what like stops like right here, baby. Yeah, like targeting this and going break even right here, and that's pretty much it. But then I realized that this was a 1 hour gap, so I was supposed to target this mainly, right? So then what was super beautiful is that we broke the low. We broke the low that I was talking about before, right? This low. We broke it, and this was like the 15-minute gap, right? But then we retraced, right? So this is right here, like it's very structured, right? It's very structured. We respect, we did it down, right? Then we come back up right here, bearish structure, then we did it down again. So like this was a really good trade off of the displacement candle because Look how like aggressive this was now. Look how weak this was. Left the wick and then Diddy down disrespects everything. So like enter like right here or like at the end of it, like when it's about to close, right? And literally target this. Or actually, was I gonna target this? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Probably I would have just targeted this and be break even, but this would make sense too, because it's literally a 1 minute gap. Oh no way. Yo, it's a 1 hour gap. Plus it's data low. Yeah, so probably I would have just TP'd right here. So on top step X it would have hit, but on at the actual entry it wouldn't. So yeah. And then so we touch this, right? Then we directly displace up. So this is a pretty good draw, right? If we displace up right away. So displace up, I was like literally thinking of taking I was thinking, but I wasn't gonna take it. Of like right here, so we displace up off of this, we respect, right? Like something like this. Stops like either here or like most likely here. Right, and yeah, like right here. Probably getting all-time highs. Thought about this, but I don't know, like this just looks like super bearish to me. And then I just like zoomed out and I was like, well, okay, we're obviously just chopping, so stayed out, and that's pretty much it for today. So wait, let me just mark out everything that I could have took today because it was very interesting. I found today very interesting. It's cool. Like I actually I get off at 11 every single day with learning multiple things. That's what I really like. Like I'm not like I'm actually improving, but wow. So this would have been a crazy trade, the best one of the day for sure, because everything was like just perfect. It was just not all-time high, right? And then what else? We had this, right? Mm, we had this right here. We had this right here. That's pretty much it. Like the only like A plus setups that I have. So yeah, all right, and that's pretty much it. Yep. Section, image. All right, so why no trades conditions? Why ideal? Um, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong today? Though I don't trust myself. Why do I not trust myself? I'm fearful. That's pretty much it. I look here like today, even though like today is a win for me in my book. It's a really good win. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Yep.